Oh, what's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shimer Fantasy Battle Report. I got another battle report for you today. It is WickedGT round number 3, 2019, led by the wonderful Navarez twins. Guys, what is going on? I am actually kind of pumped. I finished my workout, so I think I'm a little bit more hyper. I'm probably gonna crash immediately after this video, though, so I'm just gonna be like, alright, this is how this battle report finished. But anyways, guys, what's going on? Alright, so if you guys watch my battle reports 1 and 2 of this series, you know that I'm doing actually pretty well. Right now I'm on table 2. Table 1 was like, I want to say like David Otero and maybe Mike Lies. I don't really remember. Let me see if it's even on War Score. It could be on War Score. Let's see. James Silva, WickedGT. Round number 3 pairings. Okay, so it was a toss-up. David Otero was definitely on table number 1. And now tied for second place right now is the guy I'm playing, Wesley King and Kenyon Duncan. And then in fourth place technically is me. And then Jeremy Gottschalk, and then it goes on down after that. Jeremy Gottschalk's going to be a name that comes back up later in these video series because he is a main contender here. Now, David Otero's taking a vampire list. He's crushing it. He is crushing it. Now, Wesley King is in the same area as David Otero, so he saw this as a threat to him. He's like, shit, I don't want to fight David. David's a really good opponent. And he's like, it's going to be a tough match for him, right? But David ended up fighting somebody else. I forgot who he fought. I don't know if he fought Kenyon. He might have been fighting somebody else. But David, he gets matched with somebody else, and Wesley turns around. He's like, well, who am I playing then? They're like, Silva. And they point at me, and Wesley's like, yes, I really would rather face Silva than David. And I'm like, are you sure? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fight Mr. Wesley King in this game. Wesley King is an Empire of the Sonnstahl army, and we're going to go over what he has. This is actually my first time ever playing this guy, because obviously I'm not from the Colorado region. And this is the first time he's ever played me, so he really doesn't know what I bring and what I have. So we're going to go over that right now. Here's a quick overview of his list. Now, I know you're seeing lizards in there. Basically, he's just proxying them as models. I get it. It works. I'm totally cool with it. I know my last battle report, somebody was saying that it was kind of weird that the guy was using 3 demigryphs. It was Pete that said it. But in all honesty, it was just where the placement of the models as proxies made sense to me. I understood it was a reliquary. I don't care if it was a giant sword or an actual reliquary, a GW model or not. I kind of got it. Same thing here. I get it. I understand. The giant Stegodon is a whatever it's called nowadays, not the Stegodon, it's a Taurosaur, is his Wizard Master on a Arcane Engine. He does have 2 units of Rioters that are right next to that. Riders, I call them Rioters. He has a big unit of Imperial Cavalry with his General and BSB in that unit. It's like a huge unit, like 15 models or something like that. Then he has his demigryphs, a unit of 4 and a unit of 3. The stank, as I like to call it, and then 8 crossbow guys. As you can see, he deployed everything. I think he takes first turn. Looks like that's Vanguards. Yeah, he takes first turn. Now, basically, this is how he deploys. He deploys like this, and we're playing, I want to say big, in circles, so we have either the big flanks or the big center. He got the big, no, I take it back. It's the one, I think it's called Dawn Assault now, where you don't get the corner. As you can see that his Rioters are literally on the edge, where he can't go on that square that way. We're playing secure target, so it's either one of those 2 points. If it's not secure target, Spoils of War. It Spoils of War. I see the picture from the next couple pictures ahead. So he basically deploys like this. His tank is going to be a big issue for me because I don't really have armor piercing besides the 2 Doom Divers in this list, which is something I'm going to rectify in my future list. This is the first game where it kind of comes apparent to me that this is not an all-comers list for me. But you could see that, you know, he has a lot of heavy armor. All his army is in cav. It's everything is the only thing on foot is the frickin' archers. That's it. Everything else is on cav. So this is going to be a big issue. Everything has like a 1-up armor, 2-up armor, and all I got is really strength 5 everywhere. It will pick wounds through, but I'm going to have to hold steadfast, and I'm going to have to play my ass off. The one big thing I do have on my side that will rip apart any of the cav buses is my general. But I'm afraid my general is going to get shot by the stank. So right now in deployment, my general's chilling behind the hill as far back from that stank as possible. And I am keeping a bubble in that hill. I am loving this hill. This hill is my friend. I am hugging it. I'm like, please don't leave me, hill. You are all I have in my heart. Alright, let's go over the vanguards. The vanguards, his rioters come on up, and my dogs are in the forest. Now, my dogs are actually outside of the general's bubble range, but I am keeping them in that, or not in the forest, in the fields. Basically, I'm just keeping them hopefully safe from the shots from the freaking crossbows right across from me. I just basically, I'm cornering up. I really don't have much of a strategy other than that cornering and just trying to weaken up his armies till he gets closer. Let's go start off turn 1, Empire of the Sonnstahl. Alright, Empire of the Sonnstahl, even though it's led by a king, it is now an empire. His stank is moving up, and I'm like, shit, stay back there, stank. Stay back there. Jesus Christ. He's moving his rioters up. His other rioters is going to be a pain in my freaking ass. After the vanguards, after the movement, it's coming up. It's out of line inside of my savages, and his freaking knights on the left are just coming on up as well. They are holding the objective currently. 1, magic. Gets a 1 on the flux, goes ahead and he tricks me with the ice and fire, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna stop that. Do you have any other magic missiles? Totally looking at his list. I'm totally looking at those cards. At those 4 fucking cards, he doesn't have a magic missile, right? But I totally forgot that the touch of heart does like 1 wound to everybody in the fucking unit, and he gets that one off after I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just stop his only magic missile. No, he freaking wipes out half of my freaking Nashers. Jesus fucking Christ. I should have seen that coming from this fucking fucker, motherfucker. God damn it. Alright, over here is Riders shooting into my dogs. They end up doing 3 wounds, but it doesn't cause a panic. I pass it miraculously on a 6. And then his crossbows decide just to finish off the dogs and kill them, which is a big issue for him if he does get chaffed. So, my other dogs are going to work super overtime, as you will see. His cannon, his stank, it misses. And it's going to start off turn 1. Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins turn 1. Basically, I don't do any moving, and I'm very sorry about all the text messages if you guys hear them through the video. I think that's just Juice Crew talking. They do tend to talk a lot. Let me see. It's Juice Crew and my Mexico chat. Alright, guys. Anyways, so as you can see, I'm just basically moving on, or staying back. I'm not even moving. My other chaff ran behind the lines, and I'm like, I am not going to be shot right now. I am totally going to just do the shooting for a little while. So, turn 1, magic. I end up getting a 5 on the flux, and as you can see, this is how the table looks. My pyromancer is hiding behind the doom diver, but I can see right around the hill just a bit. And let's go into magic. Magic, I end up doing a bewitching glare on this unit. Now, Wesley is the first person to tell me that I've been playing the bewitching glare wrong. I've been putting it as an augment on my guy. I did not read the damn text. He's saying, no, it's a hex. Everybody gets to shoot these guys on battle focus. I was like, oh, shit. So I put it on these guys right here, and I'm going to start shooting the crap out of them. But I go ahead and I do a couple other spells. He stops those, and then he didn't realize I had Twisted Effigy. I throw up Twisted Effigy on his stank so he can't shoot me for a turn. And let's go over. Oh, and also what I did was I did the Evil Eye, which is the attribute, twice on these guys. Really, that's all I was doing Witchcraft for, was to get the attribute off so these guys don't charge me right away or move up slower. Shooting the squad, not even Baxter or Bazooka, not Bazooka. The fucking 20-man unit, a Goblin squad, shoots into these guys, and they do 2 wounds through their 2-up armor or 1-up armor, whatever they have. He is like, seriously? But it's just so many 6s I got so many hits. They're only strength 3, but they're only tough 3. So I got a lot of wounds. He fails 2, loses 2 guys, right? The Doom Diver, holy shit, hits, gets the battle focus hit, ends up doing 5 wounds. 5 wounds! Alright, as you can see, that's the rest of the table. He's going to start off his turn 2, Empire of the Sonnstahl. Empire of the Sonnstahl, turn 2. He moves his riders up to the flank of my savages, which is rather fucking annoying. He does move his stank up, and his stank kind of just charges forward. It went like 15 inches or something like that. And I'm like, oh crap. Now I really have to handle this stank. Don't really know what I'm going to do. I really don't have much. I'm looking at it like he's coming in my face, and I am just totally, I can't. I have to take it. I have to just get my ass kicked by all these damn knights. Magic! He got an 8 on the flux. Goes ahead and he does Touch of the Heart onto my general. Does 1 wound. Goes ahead and he does Ice and Fire onto my K-Pack. He ends up doing 6 fucking wounds on the K-Pack. 6! Over here, these guys are going to shoot into my savages. They end up killing off, looks like 6 guys as well. And that is it. It's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins, turn 2. I don't have the little dial. I guess I'll just use another dial. I might say number 1 on it still, but hey, whatever. Guys, I'm going to give you a 5-second warning to turn your headphones down, turn your volume down on a 5, 4, 3, 2, you were warned. WOG! Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to call out the WOG, or the war cry as Gene Phelps calls it. And I am going to go ahead and charge. I'm charging the savages into the stank, because you know what? Fuck that stank. Fuck it up its stupid ass. Alright, I don't care. I'm going to lose. I don't care. But the one thing I am going to do is take advantage of the fact that I'm going to be steadfast for quite some time, stop getting shot at like a little bitch, and that way my general is free without getting worried about getting shot by a damn stank. Alright? My K-Pack, I'm charging through a wall. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm charging through a wall into that engine. He did make the mistake of moving that engine just a little too close. I think he's only like an 18-inch away, which I will need an 8 to get to. I am going to have to charge through a freaking terrain. I am going to take DTs, but it's worth, the juice is worth the squeeze. If I could get that in right now, you'll see the damn chain reaction. So I'm going to go ahead in and... Come on, show me my next picture. Show me my next picture. Why is the thing not showing me the next picture? There it is. No, it's the same picture. Alright. Boom! I get in. Holy shit. So I get in. I'm going to take DTs. I only take 1 DT, which is just the luck of the frickin' the silver blood in me. Alright. Now, I go ahead and move my general up here because my general, again, I'm... Part of me was trying to set up... I should have set it up where I moved the general kind of where the dogs are so I could get into the flank of the stank to help out my savages. That's probably what I should have done. Hindsight's 2020. I was afraid of the charge of his night bus. If his night bus gets into me, the guy does have the Sonnstahl on him. He's going to kill my general. No problem, right? But I am keeping a general range on pretty much everything. Everything has that 18-inch bubble still, and I'm just going to continue shooting. That's kind of my plan here. Magic, I get a 7 on the flux. Go ahead and I do a pyroclastic flow on the rioters. Fuck those rioters up their stupid asses. They're dead. Holy shit, Baxter, just blasting motherfuckers. Go ahead and I do bring the pain onto the stank here, and then I go ahead into shooting my Doom Divers. Boom! Does 2 wounds onto his what are these guys called? The Knights of the Sun Griffin, because he counts downwards. That's what kind of confused me. Anyways, other Doom Diver misfires, you son of a bitch, but we'll be able to shoot next turn. I take a wound because I had to reroll that. Over here, close combat, he ends up killing my chariot, one of the chariots, but the other chariot. This is Kaiser, Kaiser Koenig. No, this is Koenig. Koenig goes in. All right, hits this bastard, does a couple wounds. He did 1 wound back. I flubbed on my frickin' impact hits. Okay, guys? I win combat. He fails the roll twice. He runs. Now, Koenig chases and is going... Look at this. His freaking engine runs through his rioters, through his crossbows, and he gets on the other side. He actually escapes. He rolls like a 12 or some shit. I chase, I roll like a 10, and I get right into the fucking flank of those rioters. And now I'm out of line of sight of his general's bunker. Oh, that's beautiful. Over here, my savages end up doing 2 wounds onto the stank, but he kills off the back row of savages, or a couple savages. Let's go start off his turn. Turn 3, Empire of the Sonnstahl. Sonnstahl. Alright, guys. As you can see, that's how the table looks. He is going to go ahead and charge his guys here into my squad. Now, I am going to do a stand and shoot. I think I do a wound. I don't think it really matters. Anyways, he gets in. Boom! Like so. I did not do a wound. Alright, Magic got a 6 on the flux. Goes ahead and he does... I don't know why I have Bring the Pain up here. I don't know. Did he... Oh, he healed a wound. Motherfucking flowers. God damn it. He healed a wound. I didn't even realize that. Alright. Yeah, Touch of the Heart. I see it. Alright. He goes ahead and he does Perception of Strength, which lowers me to Strength 4, AP 1, which really sucks, but I had to stop the other spells. And my Savages are just going to be stuck there for a while. I was hoping that the damn impact hits might have done something, but whatever. Alright, over here. Close combat. Boom! I just rammed the shit out of the Rioters, and I'm going to continue going that way to kill more of his shit. His guy did rally, by the way. Over here, he does kill off a couple of my Savages. My Savages stick. They're going to reform into ranks because I got nothing else to do, and basically that's how the table looks. Over on the right side, you can barely see it, but that's the end of the combat. I ended up doing 1 wound with my squad. Now, I do have parry up, so I ended up just parrying off his hits. He really did whiff. He rolled a lot of 3s. I passed my fear check, and I'm going to stick. Now, the dangerous part is if he overruns, he's overrunning into my BSB and my Wizard. So my BSB and my Wizard are actually going to have to run out of there on my turn because A, he doesn't have any shooting, his magic's way over there. B, if he overruns into my bunker, I'm going to lose that bunker, or I'm going to lose my Wizard and BSB to these fucking 2 guys that he'll just character assassinate. But luckily, since I put that fucking wound in, the 2 wounds in earlier with the Doom Diver, and he lost 1 more wound with the Goblins, the squad, I'm going to be steadfast for a little while. My general holds their leadership on them, and they're going to stick there for a turn. It's going to start off my turn 3. Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3 Orcs and Goblins. As I said, I'm going to go ahead and move my Wizard and BSB out. I think I do this turn. And Baxter just kind of ran behind the lines. He's going to just focus on... I don't really have many targets here on fire. I think I'm just going to do Pyromancy on the Knights on the left. Charges over here. My K-Pack is going to charge into his damn engine again. I'm going to kill his fucking engine. I have to kill this engine. And boom, I get in. Now, basically, I just moved my general up on the hill. Like I did say, my 2 characters ran out. They're hiding behind the general behind the hill. And I'm just going to try to shoot into his Knights of the Sun Griffin. I'm going to go ahead and try to buff up my guys on the Stank. Magic got a 3 on the Flux. Go ahead and I do Bring the Pain onto this guy. I do miscast on that, but I'm just going to lose a spell. No, I'm not going to lose a spell. I just take a couple hits, I think. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and do a Pyro Flow into his into his Knights, his Imperial Cab up there. End up doing 2 wounds with the freaking Pyro Flow. He's like, seriously? Whatever. Alright, over here, Doom Divers. Take out 4 more! And he's chapped. Over here, Impact Hits. I killed that bitch. Causes a panic. And his freaking, I was going to call them Quarrelers. His crossbow light troop infantry ran away. Holy shit. Whatever they're called. The militia? Whatever they are. They ran away. They ran off the table. And freaking Kaiser, or Koenig, has been freaking killing it. Not even the K-Pack. Just Koenig. Or Kaiser. I forgot what it... Kaiser Koenig. Kaiser Koenig. Whatever. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. There's 3 of them. But holy shit, this one fucking chariot has been messing him up. But killed off... It's already killed off about 1,000 points. I am not shitting you. It has killed about 1,000 points. Over here, as you can see, he does kill off more of my goblins. My goblins fail to wound him at all. Over here, I do maybe... Oh, I actually did 3 wounds onto him. It looks like maybe 1 wound. Maybe it looks like 1 or 3. I can't tell. But I'm going to stick here for another turn. It's going to start off his turn 4. Empire of the Sonnstahl. Sonnstahl turn 4. He's going to go and charge his demigriffs into my savages. And that's all we could say about my savages is that's all she wrote. Over here, he ended up doing something very smart. He just turned around and walked away because if he charges the chaff, he's in a bad spot. Because my general will probably... no, my general does nothing, but I think he just puts him in a bad spot. He's going to get shot more. And he just decided at this point that bunker is worth too many points. He has his BSB, his general in there, and as well as the rest of the points. He's going to conserve points, walk away. He does still have the objective at the current moment. So that is one thing that he's holding on to. So he walks away. Really smart play. Magic, he got 2 on the Flux. Goes ahead. Don't really know. Oh, he doesn't have a character. He doesn't have a Wizard. Alright, close combat over here. He ends up doing 2 wounds onto my savages. My savages end up doing 2 wounds, or 1 wound back, it looks like. And then he's going to go ahead. Oh, shit. My savages did 2 more wounds onto this tank. And he is going to wipe me out, though. He is going to turn and chase me with his demigriffs. The stank can't do shit but turn. And over here, close combat, I end up doing a wound onto his demigriffs, but his demigriffs ended up not popping my goblins. It's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. My general's charging into those freaking demigriffs. And my one remaining Kaiser or Koenig K-Pack member is going to go boom into the flank of these demigriffs. He didn't see that shit coming. I'm like, you know what? He's already got 1,000 points. He's going for more. He's going for more. And you know what? It's possible. It's possible I win this. It's really possible. I mean, he could get lucky and just kill the damn chariot, whatever. But it's quite possible I just do a couple impact hits, kill off maybe 1 or 2 of them, and he runs and flees. Alright, so I'm just like, I might as well try. Just, why not? Go ahead and I move my my dogs in the way of his demigriffs. If he does win combat, he's not coming this way. Also blocks his stank from going for a straight shot, more or less. And my general being in combat will protect my general, but I am thinking about just doing a twisted effigy onto his stank. The one thing I didn't even think about, holy shit, is he could just shoot my damn BSB or wizard. I didn't even think about that. I see that now. Magic got a 1 on the flux. Go ahead and I do a flaming sword onto the frickin' doom divers. I do a flaming sword bubble. That is why Baxter is there. And I'm going to go ahead and go and shoot right into that stank, and boom! I got that bitch! Woo-wee! Alright. Over here, close combat. I ended up doing the impact hits, killing off one of them, but he is going to be steadfast, and he actually just gets a lucky-ass roll and does 4 wounds. Does a panic check, but doesn't even matter because these guys pass. And over here, close combat, my general wipes these guys. I mean, wipes them out. Does 5 wounds. 5 just done. Just done. Turn 5, Empire of the Sonnstahl. Empire of the Sonnstahl, turn 5. He goes ahead and he walks around. He goes ahead to pick up the objective. I think he charged past the objective the first time. He just went for the objective this time. He's going to hold on to it. He's going for the other objective there, which is really smart. He's picking up all the objectives. And basically he's worried about the fact that since I chaffed him, if he charges into the chaff, I charge him. I'm going to win that combat. So and my general turned around too, so he knows it's basically a trap. So he just basically just walk away and grab the objectives. Magic doesn't really matter. My turn, turn 5, Orcs and Goblins. I see this little slip. I'm going for it. I'm charging the squigs into the ass of the demigriffs. He's like, can you wheel past? And the truth is, I can. So I'm going to go ahead and do that charge. And boom, I get into the rear of his demigriffs, which is really bad because they are the only ones technically holding the objective at the current moment. Magic got a 6 on the flux. Doesn't really have a picture of what I did on Magic, but over here shooting, I'm going to go shoot into his knights. I end up killing off 1 more knight. Oh, stupid strength 3 shooting. I did chaff him here, so he basically can't get to the objective with this guy. If I can win the fight with the squigs, I will nullify the objective. Neither one of us will get it. Over here, pyromancy. I go ahead and I do 2 more wounds onto his freaking knights. Over here, close combat. I end up wiping out one of his guys. I got a charge, a rear charge, a big rear. Sorry, and it looks like maybe 2 wounds, maybe 4. I think it was 4 wounds. He does like 6 wounds back though, and he actually sticks on a very low roll. He does actually turn around and basically. Oh, he did a lot more than 6. I have. This should be 16, 17, 18, 19. So, and then here I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So he did 8 wounds back. Jesus Christ. That's why he sticks and he turns around, and basically that's how it looks. It's going to start off his last turn, turn 6. Now he does have the objective currently in this unit right here in this fight, and it all comes down to this fight. But guess what? My squigs are faster, and my squigs went poof! And ate the fucking units. He did kill off 6 squigs on his fight, but my damn squigs popped the fucking unit and will basically get me the nullify the objective, I should say, but also win me the game. Basically, his last turn right here, he did charge into my squad, and my squad decides to stand and shoot because why the hell not? I really don't have any. If he gets in, he's going to kill off a 180 point unit. But that's all he really does, because then he runs into my bus, and my bus is not going to go anywhere with my general, my BSB in range. and basically he fails the charge. And when he, or wait, was that? Oh no, that unit's dead. I don't even know what I'm taking this picture for. I have no idea why I took this picture for. Nothing happens. There's just that's the side. Turn 6, my turn 6. I don't even have a picture. I think my turn 6, I could just shoot some Doom Divers. I don't get them. I think that's it. I think that was the end of the game. Holy shit, guys! It was a decent win. It wasn't a 20-0 because I didn't get the objective ever. But I am just more shocked at how well my army did against this list. I am surprised. The Doom Divers were really clutch. All right. Let's see. I ended up getting a 14-6 victory. If I would have got the objective, it would have been a 17-3, which is pretty good. It's pretty good against a list that really kind of counters a lot of my stuff in my army, and especially since I got stuck up on that tank. Let's see overall on points. Overall on points, I got to get out of here too, by the way. Overall on points, Baxter pulled up 290, which is pretty decent. Squigs pulled out the 273, plus they got me 3 points off the objective, which, you know, shaved me points. The Savages ended up doing 417 points in damage against the Demigriffs and the Stank, but died, which is fine. Dread did 190. The big money makers here were the Doom Divers for 440 and the MVP, the K-Pack, and I will take that back. It is not the K-Pack. It is the one guy. If it's Kaiser or Koenig, I don't even remember which one was named which. Koga is the one on the left. Koga, yeah, this is Koenig. Anyways, I don't remember. K-Pack is killing it this tournament. They have racked up a total of 4,100 points. Just for a record. Just for the record. Last game at Masters, the most points I pulled in was from my from the Chicken Rock with Baxter on it, and that was 3,600 points. And at Corner Hammer, for 5 games, for the record, for 5 games, Baxter and Chicken Head pulled in 3,600 points, and for 5 games at Corner Hammer, the Savages pulled in 4,200 points. So right now, the freaking K-Pack is at 4,100 points, and I still have 2 more games to go. That is insane. Insane. They could easily be the tournament MVP. They are just racking up points. Next up, highest to them looks like the Savages at 2,300, and then Dread at 2,200. But yeah, that is insane. Not only that, but look at the squad. The squad's at 1,400 points for a 180-point unit. They have gotten over triple their amount of worth in 3 games. 100 times 3, 180 times 3. Oh no, wait, not times 3. It's sorry, I did that backwards. 1,401. Divide that by 180. There you go. 7 times their worth. Almost 8 times their worth. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is insane for a little 20-man block of goblins with bows and shields. Oh, man. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I'm going to try to get it out to you today, but I do have to head home, so I'm going to just take my laptop home and just work on it there. Guys, if you guys like my videos, hit like, share, and subscribe. My next video, just a sneak preview, is against Mr. Kenyon Duncan with his Beast Herd army. I'm still on table 2. I believe Jeremy Gottschalk jumped up and Mike Lies jumped up, so they're fighting each other. I want to say that's who's fighting each other on round 4. I actually could find out really quick before I leave here because I have the page open. WickedGT, round number 4 pairings. Oh, it's David Otero versus Gottschalk. And then I'm fighting Kenyon Duncan. Mike Lies is fighting Wesley King. So that's going to be our game 4. Basically still fighting for table 1 to table 2. And as you can see, this is actually, I'm going to show you deployment here just to give you a sneak peek. That is the deployment. The Kenyon Duncan has an all ambushing army. His whole army ambushes. And yeah. That's how it's going to look. Alright, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. I enjoyed making it. If you guys would like to show further support, you could always go to my Patreon. The link is down below in the description. And like, share, subscribe. And, guys, I'll get you out the most videos I can before ECC coming up next month. So I'm going to try to give you guys some more content. As well as... I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, guys. Until next time. Take care and peace.